And so why do these caravans keep coming? Joining us now from Guatemala City is a Guatemalan Secretary of Strategic Intelligence, Mario Duarte. Mario, we heard from some officials in your country that there are certain organizations funding these caravans. What can you tell us about them?
Okay, so before we start, Laura, I wanted to wish you a happy anniversary on your great show on behalf of President Jimmy Morales. We're great fans down here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Back to your question. As you might have heard from President Juan Orlando Hernandez from Honduras, he spoke with Vice President Pence. They have detected some NGOs and some groups, leftist groups, funding this caravan with funds from leftist countries in Latin America. We're working together with them to find out what's going on, who other organizations might be helping them, and obviously we're sharing all this information with American intelligence and American security agencies.
Mr. Secretary, from folks in the United States wonder, why can't Guatemalans fix what ails Guatemala? I mean, I've been to Guatemala many times. I have a beautiful daughter who was born in Guatemala. It's one of the most beautiful countries, natural resources, just natural beauty and incredible people. But obviously, a long history of difficulty and corruption and concern. So how do you deal with that? I mean, that is a big problem. I mean, a lot of these people are from Honduras, but before that, a lot of Guatemalans were mixed in as well.
Well, we have detected, yes, some Guatemalans, but as you said, most of them are from Honduras. Now, yes, Guatemala is a great country. We have great resources. Unfortunately, through our history, we have had several difficulties, problems with different ideologies. We had a 36-year internal conflict, and we had to work through that with our citizens and get out of all that situation. We've been working on that very hard. President Jimmy Morales' administration has been putting a lot of emphasis on building up our institutions, building up our capabilities, and obviously working with our partners like the United States and other countries.
And Mr. Secretary, your country was not able to hold back that initial caravan, nor was it able to hold back the second caravan that's making its way through Mexico now, nor could Mexico. Why couldn't you hold them back? And what was your sense about the people in this caravan? Are they all just good people who just want a job? Are there bad people mixed in? Is President Trump right about that?
Well, we're looking at different situations here, Laura. Central American countries, we have this agreement since 2006 or 2008 that our citizens can freely move between the countries as long as they carry their national ID and go through a regular immigration process or border checkpoint. Now, this caravan, as you might have seen in from different videos, it was a very, very big group, over 3,000 people. And when the Guatemalan security forces, let me state that really quickly, we put over 2,000 police officers and close to 1,000 military.
Yeah, but you couldn't hold them back. We're almost out of time. You couldn't hold them back, though, Mr. Secretary.
To support this.
Yeah, but you couldn't stop it.
Yeah, there was an issue here. Well, we tried very hard, as you could have seen in the videos. Yep. The issue is that these people put babies, women, and the elderly at the front, almost like human shields. So when they started pressing them against our security personnel, we had do all our best to protect their lives, to protect their human rights, and protect their dignity as well. With that in there, we always put life first, and we had to protect these people. And obviously, that's when the rest of the caravan overpassed our security forces.
Mr. Secretary, we really appreciate it. We hope you continue to work with the United States government. These caravans, it's got to stop. I mean, it's untenable. It's unsustainable. The people in this country want orderly immigration. I'm sure it's no great shakes for you trying to deal with it there as well. So thank you very much for joining us